Hey, it's your boy DJ Wolf here. Well, I couldn't do a live podcast tonight, so got things to do tonight, and I want to try to put podcast on tonight, which is going to be Friday night. This podcast you're listening to right now is taped from Thursday night. So this Thursday night, right here, I'm talking to you right now. I happen to be watching Queen Sugar. It's season finale. I just caught the first quarter, half of the 90-minute season finale, and it's going to also include an extended special with Oprah director Ava DuVernay and the cast of the show. It took me a minute to kind of get into it a little bit, but it's actually a really, really good show. Here's a few reasons why I do like this show. One of the reasons is because of the fact that it comes from a strong, proud background of a black family that actually they had their own business producing sugar canes. In the sugar mills, and the characters stand out. Each and every character has its own unique personality, unlike some shows where they all had to, anyway. It's well written, it's well scripted, it's well acted, and frankly, as far as the director of the photography, is well shot. It really is. I've never seen a show like this before. And this is my first that I can recall of giving my first really good review of the show. It's a really good show, if you hadn't seen it. But I want to lead that into what I really want to talk about, because of the family structure on this show is kind of a not your typical family structure. I will say that. And it's not. And here's the thing. Oh man, it's a lot busy out here, man. Mad busy. Here's the thing. Well, for one thing, it's not. There's a young man, woman, and son. I don't want to give away too much of the plot on the show per se. But I will say this. I mean, young couple, they're not married, they have a child together. Okay? And their father, I guess, had died after, having a long illness. And the mother died long before that, which is 3 kids. It was really 3, well, they're grown. That was 1 son, 2 daughters. One daughter was an older one, had out of wedlock from his father's previous relationship with a white woman. But what I'm trying to say is this: their family nucleus consists of their aunt and uncle, who I just found out weren't married, but that's another story. The young couple and their son and the 2 sisters. The reason why I'm talking about this, is, for example, and it's not the greatest of examples, is because the fact that when it comes to family, and I'm finding out more and more, family is the nucleus of a group of people who really share a true love and deep compassion for one another. They don't break you down at every turn, or nitpick at everything that you do or don't do correctly, or whether it's perfect or not. I'm finding out more and more what real family is about. And yes, there is a biological family. Sometimes biological families aren't what they they don't always live up to what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Nothing's perfect in life, and we all know that. You can't choose your family. You know, you are who you are, maybe in part because of your family. You know, I kind of feel like, yes, I can't choose my family. I do love my family. I care about the best interests of each and every one of my family members. But a lot of us don't have the nucleus of original biological family that has a strong bond. Ain't too many of us that do. You know, it's not. Some of us think we did, but a lot of us don't have that. Your family is really what you make of, from the head down to the youngest. I'm finding out more and more. You know, y'all might, do a little fussing here, a little fighting there, but you gotta keep a close bond. At the end of the day, family is everything. You know, at the end of the day, family is all you got. In some cases, family is all you need outside of God. Seriously. I thought about that. I thought about that all day today. You know, there's your church family, there's your work family, you know, there's family, at a grocery store. When I lived in Cleveland over on off 23rd Street near Superior, I had that. I had a church family. I didn't really work in Cleveland, so I really can't say. I mean, not full time, but I did have a work family at one point. Yeah, I did. I'll take that back. A couple of my longtime friends, we were close like family. Real talk. I had a church family, and of course my nuclear family. So it's different types of families. There's different types of families. That's real talk. And the bottom line is, families are what you make them. You know, sometimes the family you think is going to be about family, like your biological family, you expect your biological family to be. And I know this really trying to break on nobody. You better drive. The biological family itself, in 2017, is not what it used to be. Not even remotely close. You know, it used to be about the biological family. Back many years ago, and I can talk about this from personal experience, you had that. But I noticed in my lifetime, from probably about the late 60s on down, the biological family was no more like it used to be. But you had extended families. Some extended families weren't like that either. You know, like if you're married into a family, usually you're kind of tight with, well, it depends on who you're tight with. You're tight with the majority of family members, especially the ones who actually approve that you marrying their son or daughter. You know, some families have it and some don't. You know, some people that's married to the families don't want to have close ties with their extended families, like their brother-in-laws, sister-in-laws, and such, mother-in-laws. You know, and they're very biased. And sometimes it's the other way around too. I've seen it happen both times. You know, man, traffic's tight tonight. It's been like this all evening. I can't go anywhere. I need to get in the right lane too. But it's all what you make it. know. But now in 2017, there's no such thing as a family where a mother and a father and the child or children are part of it now. It's just 2017, single mama and about 3, 4, 5 kids. No man. Or single mom, single parent, which is the mother, maybe grandmother, aunt, or uncles help raise the kids, you know. I don't think it's the healthiest thing, and I still don't. But you have to have strong adult family members who are about putting that knowledge and that strength into the children to help keep it together. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it's a mother and father raising them or it's a single parent. If the parents ain't right, regardless of who raising them, the kids ain't going to be right. The kids going to have issues. I've seen it happen once too many damn times. Yep. The kids are going to have some issues somewhere down the line. Somewhere down the line, it ain't going to be right. Somewhere down the line, even with biological family household members. I'm talking about the adults, the parents, the mother, the father. They can be having decent jobs, raising kids right. But if you don't provide that love, and if you don't show that love within the tier, the top tier, which is the mother and father, if they don't show that love and respect among each other, the kids are going to find it difficult to feel the same compassion that the parents don't feel for each other. I ain't talking from what somebody told me. I'm talking from pure due experience. You know, because I've seen it happen too many times. And people, you know, parents will play their games, and in some cases, they, you know, when it gets really heated, they'll pit the children against the parents, other parents. I've seen that all happen all too many times, man. And therefore, you destroy the nucleus of the biological family. Biological family is not what it once was anymore. There's no such. That's why a lot of biological families no longer exist in the black community. Because part of it came from the women's lib agenda. And yeah, I'm going to say it because it's the truth. A lot of it came directly from that. That helped destroy the nucleus of the black family. And in turn, well, I don't need no man. I do it all by myself. Now, in some cases, I can understand why some women do feel that way. But then in turn, you're influencing other women to feel the same way about their men. And I'm talking about women who have good relationships or married to men. They influence them to do the same thing. And that's a bad thing. Because then that also helps destroy. So what I'm saying is, your family hopefully is a family that will back you up and love and teach you about love and honor and trust and sacrifice in terms of your future endeavors and keep you on the right path. That's all I have to say about that. This is DJ Wolf. I got more to say about this. There's other stuff on the back burner. Friday night. Hopefully tomorrow night I'll have Blog Talk Radio's Frauds Here with DJ Wolf back on. I'm out.